We came to AISB, the school was closed, it was in July. We were just absolutely blown away by not just the presence and the physical presence, but everybody that we met, all the way from the folks in admission to Brett that day. And at the feel of the school and the way the school was kind of approaching the whole environment. And we made a decision actually that week. Not only was Chris going to go to the school, we bought a house and we moved. And we moved 6 months later. Once I got here, I was enthused about trying to be involved with the school and using some of the experience that I've had in other schools and nonprofits in terms of governance and fundraising or whatever. So I really was looking forward to seeing what I could do to help and use some of that experience. And I will say that my experience in other really good schools, and this one is really good, if not excellent, is that the fundraising that was done on top of the actual funds that were being raised for education really made the schools excel. And it took them to a completely different level. So with a son in the 4th grade and an interest in education in any event and some experience, I just felt it was important for me to try to use whatever experience I've had in the past to be able to help AISB get to the next level. And this fundraising campaign is very, very clear for me. Both the annual fund and our longer range plans are really going to take AISB to a completely different level than it is today, and that's a pretty hard thing to say.
A community is supposed to be a group of people, and like when I think community, I think of people who connect to each other. So like giving back is so important, and like because if a community has done something for you, you should always like give them back and treat them with the same respect they have given to you.
What we see here is the school is raising true global citizens. The environment, the experience of the teachers, what they bring from all over the world is truly raising up the spirit of AISB, and is truly making AISB into one of the top American international schools of the world. What I love is that there's an opportunity for parents to be involved. You can be as involved as you like. You can volunteer for the classroom, you can volunteer for events, and then your children see your involvement and they get more and more enthusiastic and excited about the school spirit, giving.
I think giving back to the community is really important, because if you don't give back, then what's the value of the community, you know? Like, if you give back, it shows that you appreciate and value everyone in the community, and then by everyone giving back, that's what like creates the community in itself.
I give to AISB because of the values that the school is helping to instill in my children. Values of inclusion and acceptance and respect and understanding what it means to be part of a community. These are things my children will hold on to long after they've forgotten the geometry theorems and the Shakespeare sonnets. As parents, we have many options of where to send our children to get good educations, to set them up for success at university. I believe we have many fewer options of where to send our children to learn to be good humans. I'm giving to AISB because AISB is in the business of creating good humans. I hope you will join me.
As a teacher and coach, I've been fortunate to be involved in a wide range of educational offerings that AISB has provided over the decades that allow students to develop a deeper sense of empathy, responsibility, and leadership skills. Our school has a unique way of making it a place where students don't just learn about the world, but they actively engage in it, challenge it, and ultimately leave with a greater sense of purpose and direction. I'm proud to be part of our school community and to be involved in events that shape our students into empathetic, thoughtful, globally aware learners.